friends, welcome to my channel 5 Minutes History. The Atlantic incident, which occurred on August 10, 1999, was a significant and controversial event in the already strained relationship between India and Pakistan. It involved the shooting down of a Pakistani Navy reconnaissance aircraft, the Brigade Atlantique, by the Indian Air Force, leading to the death of 16 Pakistani naval personnel. The incident took place just weeks after the Kargil War, during a period of intense tension and deep mistrust between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. The French-built Brigade Atlantique was one of the Pakistani Navy's frontline aircraft, used primarily for patrol and reconnaissance. On August 10, 1999, at 9:15 am Pakistan Standard Time, an Atlantique of 29th Squadron of Pakistan Naval Arm took off from the Mehran Naval Base near Karachi and flew close to the Indo-Pak border in the run of Kutch area, a region with a history of territorial disputes. Indian Air Force ground radars picked up the plane as it approached the India-Pakistan border, prompting the immediate scramble of two MiG-21 Bison fighter jets from Indian Air Base at Nalia in the Kutch region to intercept the Pakistani aircraft. After a series of maneuvers, the two fighter jets were given clearance to shoot down the Pakistani plane. At 10:47 am Pakistan Standard Time, nearly 2 hours after the takeoff, the Atlantique was intercepted and an infrared homing R-60 air-to-air missile was fired at it by squadron leader P.K. Bundela, hitting the engine on the port side of the plane, destroying the aircraft and killing all 16 personnel on board. The incident immediately led to conflicting claims from both sides. Pakistan asserted the aircraft was unarmed, was conducting a routine training mission within its own airspace, and that the wreckage fell on its side of the border. India countered that the plane had violated its airspace by more than 10 kilometers, failed to respond to international protocols, and acted in a hostile manner. Indian MiGs attempted to escort the Pakistani aircraft to a nearby base, but when it suddenly turned and tried to flee towards the border, it was only then it was fired upon. India maintained that the aircraft's flight trajectory meant it could have crashed on either side of the border. India also alleged that the plane violated a bilateral agreement signed by India and Pakistan in 1991, under which no military aircraft was to come within 10 kilometers of the border. Indian experts also questioned why a training mission was being carried out so close to the border, when all air forces conduct training flights in clearly demarcated training areas located well away from the international boundaries. According to them, the Pakistani claim was untenable since the primary role of the Atlantique is for operations over the sea, and that to carry out a training flight over land deep inside foreign territory was an indication of its use in a surveillance role. The Indian government released radar images and flight path data along with the wreckage of the Pakistani aircraft to support its claim. But Pakistan stated that the wreckage was removed from its side of the border by Indian forces. Some experts stated that the Atlantique was probably conducting a probe on India's air defense system, mainly the radar equipment in the border area. Foreign diplomats who visited the crash site noted that the plane may have strayed into the restricted airspace and that Islamabad was unable to explain why it was flying so close to the international border. Many countries, including permanent members of the UN Security Council, as well as the Western media, also questioned the wisdom behind Pakistan's decision to fly military aircraft so close to the Indian border. On the day following the attack, an Indian Air Force helicopter carrying journalists to the crash site was attacked by Pakistani Marines with a surface-to-air missile. No damage was reported as the missile missed a target and the helicopter returned without any damage. Pakistan also sent a company of Marines equipped with both laser-guided and infrared homing surface-to-air missiles to the site. Coming barely weeks after the Kargil War, where both nuclear-armed countries fought high-altitude warfare, this incident was seen with growing concern around the world. Pakistan then attempted to take the matter to the International Court of Justice in The Hague, seeking $60 million in reparations from India and compensation for the victims' families. However, the International Court of Justice dismissed the case in the year 2000, citing a bilateral agreement between India and Pakistan that excluded third party mediation or legal recourse in such matters. Pakistan's claims were dropped without recourse to appeal, and the outcome was seen as a big diplomatic victory for India. The Pakistani government had spent close to 25 million Pakistani rupees, that is approximately 400,000 US dollars, on the case. The Atlantic incident remains a notable episode in the history of Indo Pak relations. It underscored the fragility of peace in the region and the ease with which minor incidents could spiral into major crises. Although it did not lead to immediate military escalation, it reinforced hardline stances in both countries.